Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how as we age, life seems to take on a different rhythm? Between the ages of 50 and 75, things shift. We've gathered wisdom through years of experience, learned to navigate relationships, and perhaps most importantly, come to realize that some things are better left unsaid. The truth is, as we grow older, the need for privacy becomes even more important. Some aspects of our lives, when kept private, not only protect our dignity but also preserve our peace of mind. Make no mistake, the 9 secrets I'm about to share with you can help you maintain your autonomy, protect your reputation, and lead a life full of dignity and grace as you age. Stick with me and let's explore these truths together. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. As we dive deeply into this extended reflection, we'll uncover the 9 invaluable secrets that should remain locked within you, never to be shared with others. These truths are not just fleeting insights, they are life lessons forged from wisdom and experience. Holding on to these secrets allows you to preserve your sense of self, safeguard your reputation, and walk through life with an unwavering sense of dignity and grace, especially as you grow older. There's a profound strength in protecting these personal aspects of your life. As time passes, you realize that not everything should be shared, and not everyone deserves access to your most sacred truths. We often feel the weight of others' expectations, and yet protecting our boundaries and experiences is a way of respecting our journey. In doing so, we carve out space for ourselves, free from the judgments and opinions of others, enabling us to stay true to who we are. As we age, the need for privacy becomes even more crucial. We've seen enough, lived enough, and encountered enough that we must cherish the right to preserve what's ours. Revealing these secrets doesn't only put our reputations at risk, it can leave us vulnerable, giving others the power to distort our narrative. Yet, there's an empowering beauty in keeping certain things private, owning our story without feeling compelled to share every chapter. This autonomy is not just about protecting the past, but also about shaping the future we desire. Through this journey of self-protection and emotional resilience, we learn that there is elegance in knowing when to speak and when to remain silent. It's about preserving the quiet strength that comes with maturity, the deep knowing that some things are just too precious to reveal. These 9 secrets are not just rules, they are a shield around your integrity, a testament to the wisdom you've gained through the years. Keep them close, and you'll continue to lead a life of peace, dignity, and grace, no matter what others may expect or demand from you. 1. Age. More than just a number. In today's society, one of the very first questions we are often asked, whether in casual conversation or even formal introductions, is about our age. It's an almost automatic icebreaker, a simple inquiry that can spark a whole range of interactions. Yet this question, so deeply rooted in a culture that excessively values youth, can carry a weight that is often underestimated. While for some, age might indeed be just a number, as we grow older, the conversation around age shifts, taking on a complexity that wasn't there before. The act of revealing your exact age becomes more than just a fact. It becomes an invitation for assumptions about who you are, your health, your energy, your worth, and even your future. So why is it that we as individuals might choose to keep our age private? Why does it matter so much? The answer lies in the painful reality of ageism that persists, even in a world that supposedly values equality and fairness. Age discrimination, though it is illegal, is often subtle and insidious. It's not always an outright rejection, but a shift in how people perceive and treat you. Once others know your age, a certain judgment is sometimes cast upon you, one that can alter how you are seen and, more importantly, how you are treated. Suddenly, people might start offering unsolicited advice, telling you to take it easy or assume that you're no longer capable of handling the demands you once could. Worse still, they might treat you as though you're already at the tail end of your journey, assuming that your best days are behind you. The painful reality is that once people know your age, it can be as if they start measuring you by the calendar, not by your abilities, your passions, or your spirit. But let me be clear, life, true life, is not measured by numbers. It's measured by the richness of our experiences, the strength of our health, and the vibrancy of our attitude. Longevity is unpredictable, after all. There's no true way of knowing how much time any of us have, and that unpredictability is precisely why we should not place the weight of our self-worth on the mere count of years. When you reveal your age, it can unconsciously create unnecessary anxiety in others, as if knowing how old you are suddenly forces them to reckon with their mortality. They begin to imagine what your life might look like without considering the depth of your lived moments. Instead of focusing on how many years you have left, I believe it's far more important to focus on the quality of the life you're living today. By keeping your age to yourself, you maintain control over your own story, free from the constraints that society might try to impose. It allows you to define who you are and how you wish to live, not based on someone else's expectations or assumptions, but on your terms. It's a radical act of self-determination. After all, life is not measured by the years you count, but by the moments you experience and the impact you make. Age might be inevitable, but your spirit, your resilience, and the joy you cultivate in each passing moment are what truly define you. 2. Money. Financial privacy is key. Money, whether we like it or not, is an undeniable part of our existence. It's a tool we use to navigate life, but it remains one of the most sensitive and often uncomfortable subjects to discuss. As we age, particularly once we reach our 50s and beyond, the reality of our financial situation comes into sharper focus. Some of us may have found stability, even comfort, in our financial standing, while others might still be working tirelessly to secure that peace of mind. Whether you've managed to accumulate wealth or are living within your means, the importance of keeping your financial matters private cannot be overstated. Why, you may ask? The answer lies in the power money holds to strain relationships. Relationships with friends, family, and even acquaintances. When you reveal the true state of your finances, whether you're financially thriving or facing struggles, it opens the door to a myriad of complications. For those of us who are fortunate enough to have built wealth, there is often an invisible weight that accompanies that disclosure. Sharing your prosperity can lead to envy, unwanted expectations, or worse, feelings of entitlement. It can invite others to treat you as a source of support, expecting you to cover their bills, lend them money, or invest in their dreams, sometimes even without a thought of reciprocation. What starts as a friendly conversation can quickly turn into a transactional relationship where your generosity is expected, not appreciated. But the flip side is just as tough. If you find yourself struggling financially, the situation is no less fraught. Opening up about financial hardships can lead to pity, awkwardness, or worse, judgment. People might assume you've made bad decisions or failed to manage your resources wisely, not taking into account the complex realities that life can throw our way. In a society where success is often measured by material wealth, discussing your financial difficulties can inadvertently make you feel inferior, as though your worth is tied solely to your financial standing. That's why when it comes to money, discretion becomes an act of self-preservation. Your financial status, whether affluent or modest, does not define who you are. What truly defines you is your character, the actions you take, your values, and how you treat those around you, the way you show up in the world, the kindness you offer, and the integrity you maintain in the face of adversity. These are the things that truly matter. Choosing to keep your financial affairs private protects not only your peace of mind, but also your relationships, ensuring they remain genuine and untainted by the complexities of money. At the end of the day, it's your heart and the love you share that matters far more than the balance in your bank account. 3. Family secrets, the sanctuary of home. Every family is a unique ecosystem, filled with its own set of challenges, dynamics, and at times complexities. The relationships between parents and children, spouses, siblings, and even extended family members can be layered and at times tense. The bonds that tie us together may not always be smooth or simple. They can be complicated and sometimes even fraught with moments of conflict. But within these intricate webs often lies something much more profound: love, support, and an unwavering sense of connection. As we grow older, the significance of family only deepens. Family members are no longer just relatives. They may become caregivers, companions, and the emotional anchors we need to weather the challenges of life. That said, it's important to recognize that not all family matters are meant to be shared with the outside world. There are certain issues, disagreements, misunderstandings, or long-standing family conflicts that are best left within the confines of the family unit. Why? Once family matters spill out into the public eye, it can create a ripple effect that damages the trust between family members. It opens the door to judgments and gossip from outsiders who don't know the full story, who aren't privy to the nuances, the history, or the emotional complexity that lies behind closed doors. In some cases, once family secrets are exposed, they are viewed through a lens that can lead to misconceptions, misunderstandings, or harsh opinions that never should have been formed in the first place. Protecting the privacy of your family, especially during moments of tension, is an act of loyalty and profound respect. It's about safeguarding not only your family's reputation, but the integrity of your relationships as well. By keeping personal matters private, you shield your loved ones from unnecessary external judgment and allow them the space to heal and work through their issues in peace. It's not about hiding the truth. It's about giving your family the dignity of handling their challenges in their own time, free from the relentless pressure of public scrutiny. Remember, every family faces hardships, and every family has moments of discord. But how we handle those moments, how we protect one another's privacy and honor the sacred bonds between us is what defines the strength and resilience of those relationships. In the end, it's not the external opinions that matter. It's the unwavering support and understanding you offer each other within your family circle that count. And by keeping the privacy of your family's matters intact, you give them the space to grow stronger together. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. 4. Medications. Health is personal. As we grow older, health naturally becomes a central focus. When we reach our 50s and 60s, many of us find ourselves managing chronic conditions, navigating a series of medications, or undergoing various treatments to maintain our well-being. Conversations about health become common among friends and family, understandably so, especially in a society where healthcare is often at the forefront of discussions. Yet there is a distinct line between sharing general concerns about your health and disclosing every intimate detail about the medications and treatments you're undergoing. Why is it important to keep your medications and health treatments private? The answer is rooted in the subtle complexities of human interactions. When you open up too much about your health, you risk inviting unsolicited advice, judgment, or even pity from others. While people may have the best intentions, they often can't resist offering suggestions that might sound comforting, but are in reality misguided. Perhaps it's an alternative treatment or a miracle cure that has little to no scientific backing, presented as if it could be your saving grace. Though these well-meaning suggestions are driven by care, they can become overwhelming at best and harmful at worst, adding more confusion than clarity. Moreover, when you share too much about your health, you run the risk of being viewed through the narrow lens of your medical conditions rather than as a whole person. It's easy for others to start seeing you not for the wealth of experiences you've had, the wisdom you've gained, or the personality you carry. By choosing to keep the specifics of your medications and treatments private, you take back control over your narrative. You get to decide how much you share and when you share it, protecting yourself from being reduced to a list of health issues rather than embraced for your complexity as an individual. Your health is only one part of your story, not the entirety of it. Maintaining privacy gives you the freedom to be seen as you truly are, not just as someone managing a medical condition. It allows others to appreciate your experiences, your strengths, and your personality without the distractions of your treatments or the shadow of your illness. In the end, it's about preserving your dignity, ensuring that you're viewed holistically, and protecting the integrity of your journey. 5. Sexuality. Intimacy is sacred. Sexuality is a profound and intrinsic part of the human experience, and contrary to popular belief, it doesn't fade or lose its significance with age. In fact, for many people, intimacy grows even more meaningful as they mature. As we enter the later years of our lives, sexual connection and desire can take on deeper layers, enriched by years of shared experiences and understanding. Yet, in a society that too often ignores or even stigmatizes the sexual lives of older adults, it can be difficult to have open conversations about intimacy. The topic is still surrounded by societal taboos and discomfort, making it even more important to affirm that sexual desire and intimacy are not only natural at any age, they are an essential part of living a fulfilled and connected life. For many, these intimate experiences can become more profound as relationships deepen with time. The bonds forged through years of companionship can create a level of understanding and trust that enhances the sexual connection. However, discussing the details of your sexual life or romantic relationships with others can be a minefield of complications. People often misunderstand or judge, assuming things that don't reflect the true essence of your relationship. They might make inappropriate comments or offer advice based on outdated assumptions. This is why it's so crucial to keep the intimate aspects of your life private, not because there's anything wrong with your sexuality, but because intimacy is an incredibly personal and sacred part of who you are. What happens between you and your partner is a shared space of connection, trust, and love, things that are best preserved and nurtured when kept between the two of you. When you open up too much, it can inadvertently strip away the special bond that makes your relationship unique. Intimacy is about more than physical acts. It's about emotional closeness, vulnerability, and mutual respect. These aspects are best protected when they remain private, allowing the depth of your relationship to thrive without the intrusion of outside opinions. There's a profound beauty in preserving the sacredness of your shared experiences, keeping them untouched by the judgments of others. In the end, intimacy is a reflection of the deep connection you have with your partner, and that bond is best cherished in the quiet spaces you create together, away from the prying eyes of the world. 6. Charity. The quiet power of giving. Charitable giving stands as one of the most powerful and deeply fulfilling acts of kindness we can perform in life. It's an expression of humanity at its best, a reminder that we are all connected and that our actions can positively affect others in meaningful ways. Whether it's by donating money to a charitable cause, volunteering countless hours of your time, or offering a helping hand to a loved one or stranger in need, giving back to the community is an incredibly impactful and noble way to make a difference. The importance of charitable giving cannot be overstated, as it not only benefits the recipient, but also enriches the giver. There's a profound sense of satisfaction and purpose that comes from knowing that your actions have contributed to something greater than yourself. And it's often in these moments that we experience some of life's most rewarding experiences. However, while charitable giving can take many forms and hold different meanings for different people, it's essential to recognize that there is a significant difference between giving with the genuine intent to help and make a positive impact, and giving with the sole purpose of seeking recognition for those actions. The line between these two motivations may seem subtle at times, but it's crucial to understand why true charitable acts are best carried out without the need for public validation or attention. The essence of giving lies in the selflessness of the act itself. When the focus shifts away from the cause or the recipient and becomes about the giver seeking applause or praise, it undermines the purity of the gesture. Why is it so important to keep charitable acts private? First and foremost, publicizing your charitable contributions often runs the risk of sending a message that your giving is about self-promotion rather than selflessness. While it may seem harmless to share your generosity on social media or to let others know about your contributions, it can, unfortunately, come across as seeking recognition or approval for the goodness of your actions. In a society that increasingly rewards visibility and public accolades, it's easy to fall into the trap of wanting to be celebrated for your generosity. But true giving at its core is not about being celebrated, but about creating real, lasting change in the lives of others without concern for the attention it brings you. Moreover, publicly revealing your charitable donations or volunteer efforts can inadvertently place pressure on others to contribute in similar ways, even if they're not in a position to do so. In some cases, this can lead to discomfort, especially if someone feels like they need to keep up or if they feel guilty for not being able to give back in the same manner. The act of sharing your generosity, while well-intentioned, can unintentionally alienate others or make them feel inadequate. Charitable giving should never become a competition or a comparison game. It should be a personal decision rooted in compassion, understanding, and a desire to help those in need, regardless of how others perceive it. There is an undeniable dignity in giving quietly, without the need for recognition or fanfare. When you choose to give in private, the focus remains where it truly belongs, on the recipient of your generosity. The person or cause you are helping becomes the center of your attention, not the applause or admiration of onlookers. This act of quiet generosity allows you to reflect on the true purpose of your giving, the positive change it brings to someone's life or a cause that deeply matters to you. It's a chance to serve others without expectation, without the need to receive anything in return, other than the satisfaction of knowing you've made a difference. Giving in secret allows you to protect the sanctity of the relationship between you and the recipient as well. Sometimes the recipient of your kindness may prefer to remain anonymous, or they might feel uncomfortable with public acknowledgement. By keeping your contributions private, you allow the other person to maintain their dignity and respect, and you preserve the bond that exists between you. This type of giving builds trust and strengthens relationships because it's rooted in love, empathy, and a genuine desire to help, not in a desire for public praise or social recognition. Furthermore, private giving allows you to focus more on the impact of your actions rather than on how others might view you for doing them. When you donate anonymously or choose not to broadcast your charitable work, you free yourself from the pressure of maintaining a certain image. You allow yourself to give for the sake of giving, not for the sake of showing off how much you can give. In a world that often prioritizes visibility and status, choosing to live quietly is an act of rebellion against the notion that generosity must be publicly recognized to be valuable. Ultimately, charitable giving is about more than just financial contributions or volunteer hours. It's about the heart behind the action. The intention, the love, and the care you put into your giving are what truly matter. When you choose to keep your charitable acts private, you demonstrate that your generosity is not tied to the need for external validation, but rather to a deep-seated commitment to bettering the world around you. You make it about the people you are helping, not about how others see you. This kind of humility and selflessness is what makes your contributions truly meaningful, because it's not about you, it's about the difference you're making in the lives of others. By giving quietly, you allow your actions to speak louder than words, and in doing so, you leave a legacy of kindness that doesn't rely on recognition, but on the lasting impact you've made. It's a reminder that the truest acts of generosity are those done from the heart, with no expectation of praise, but only the joy of knowing you've helped someone in need, and in that you find a richness that no public acknowledgement could ever offer. 7. Honor, protecting your reputation. As we age, the concepts of honor and dignity take on even greater significance. By the time we reach our 50s and 60s, we have likely lived rich, complex lives, marked by years of effort, learning, and growth. Whether it's raising children, building a successful career, contributing to the community, or navigating the many ups and downs of life, these experiences often form the foundation of who we are. The accomplishments we've achieved are meaningful and worth celebrating. But with age, it becomes increasingly important to recognize that constantly talking about our achievements or seeking recognition can ultimately undermine the very honor we've worked so hard to build over the years. In American culture, there exists a delicate balance between celebrating successes and boasting about them. While there's absolutely nothing wrong with feeling proud of what you've accomplished, there is a risk of crossing into territory where constant self-promotion comes off as arrogance or self-centeredness. It's natural to want others to recognize the hard work and dedication that went into achieving something significant. After all, many of us have sacrificed time, energy, and emotional resources to reach the place we are in life. However, when we constantly talk about our successes, it can create an unintended effect on those around us. For some, hearing about others' accomplishments repeatedly can foster feelings of inadequacy, jealousy, or even resentment. It can lead people to feel like they're somehow not measuring up, even when they may be on their unique paths to success. Honor, true honor, is something that is earned through our actions, not through the words we speak. It's in the quiet, consistent way we carry ourselves through life, the integrity with which we treat others, and the respect we show in all our interactions. It's about embodying the values we hold dear and demonstrating them through the choices we make day in and day out. When we focus on letting our actions speak louder than our words, we ensure that the honor we've cultivated is authentic, and it resonates more deeply with those around us. It's the silent recognition of others that often holds more weight than any praise we could solicit for ourselves. As we age, our dignity becomes even more precious. It is not dependent on external validation or the need for others to constantly acknowledge our successes. It comes from the quiet confidence in knowing that we've lived our lives with purpose, integrity, and compassion. The respect we've earned is deeply rooted in the way we've lived our lives, not in how often we remind others of what we've done. So while it's important to take pride in your accomplishments, it's even more important to allow those achievements to speak for themselves. By doing so, you protect your dignity and honor, ensuring they remain untouched by the need for constant recognition. After all, the true measure of success is not found in how loudly we proclaim it, but in how we continue to carry ourselves with grace, humility, and the wisdom that comes with age. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. 8. Insults. Letting go of the past hurts. Throughout our lives, we all face moments of insult, humiliation, or emotional pain. Whether it's a harsh word, a betrayal, or a cruel action, these experiences can leave deep emotional scars that may linger long after the event has passed. The hurt is real, and the emotional toll can be significant, sometimes lingering for years. But the challenge comes when we hold on to these hurts, replaying them in our minds or constantly bringing them up in conversations with others. This act of rehashing old wounds can prevent true healing and in many cases perpetuate feelings of anger, bitterness, or resentment that prevent us from moving forward in life. As we grow older, the importance of letting go of past hurts becomes even more crucial. The weight of carrying old grievances can become too much to bear, holding us back from embracing peace, joy, and emotional freedom. When we allow past wounds to dominate our thoughts and conversations, they continue to shape how we see the world and how we interact with others. The more we talk about these injuries, the more we keep ourselves emotionally tied to them, unable to fully let go and heal. It's as though we become prisoners to the past, unable to release ourselves from the chains of past injustices. By choosing to keep painful experiences private, we give ourselves the chance to heal in a way that feels natural and right for us. Healing is a deeply personal journey. It doesn't happen on someone else's timeline or according to anyone else's expectations. When we share the details of our hurts with others, we may invite opinions or judgments that add pressure or distract us from the true process of healing. It's easy for others to offer advice or judgment, but the truth is, the path to healing must come from within. It's about finding peace in your terms, without the influence of others who may not fully understand the depth of your experience. Keeping painful experiences private isn't about pretending they didn't happen or sweeping them under the rug. It's about acknowledging the hurt, feeling the pain, and then permitting yourself to release it. By doing this, you create space in your heart and mind to focus on the present and the future, free from the heavy burden of the past. The act of letting go isn't easy, but as we age, we realize that holding on to anger, resentment, or old wounds only serves to hinder our personal growth and peace of mind. Ultimately, the key to healing lies in choosing peace over pain, freedom over bitterness, and growth over stagnation. As we grow older, we understand that the true power lies in releasing what no longer serves us, our hurts, our anger, our grudges. In doing so, we open ourselves up to a life of greater peace, emotional clarity, and fulfillment. Healing is a personal choice, and by letting go of past insults and hurts, we allow ourselves the opportunity to truly move forward, unburdened. 9. Mantra, the strength of personal belief. A mantra is far more than just a spiritual phrase. It's a powerful reflection of your inner beliefs, your philosophy, and the guiding principles that help you navigate the trials and challenges life throws your way. It could be a religious prayer, a daily affirmation, a personal motto, or even a simple phrase that anchors you in moments of uncertainty. This mantra serves as a quiet, steadfast reminder of who you are, what you stand for, and where you want to go. It becomes your emotional compass, helping you find your way, especially during times of adversity or self-doubt. Given the personal and transformative power of a mantra, it's natural to feel compelled to share it with others, especially when it has had such a profound impact on your life. After all, it has been a source of strength, helping you overcome obstacles, find peace in chaos, or keep you grounded during moments of turmoil. The desire to share this wisdom with others is understandable, as you want others to experience the same sense of empowerment and clarity that you've found. But it's important to remember that not everyone will resonate with or understand your beliefs. A mantra is, by its very nature, deeply personal and unique to your journey. What has brought you strength may not carry the same meaning for someone else, and it's crucial to respect that distinction. Your mantra is not just a set of words, it's a source of inner strength. It's the steady force that helps you weather life's storms and find your footing in moments of uncertainty. By revealing your mantra to others, you might unintentionally dilute its power. When you open up about your mantra, others may form opinions about it, question its validity, or attempt to challenge its significance. This could create unnecessary pressure or diminish the sanctity of the belief you've cultivated over time. Your mantra, in its purity, serves as your anchor, an anchor that can be destabilized when exposed to the opinions and judgments of others. By keeping your mantra private, you preserve the integrity of what it represents for you. You maintain control over the guiding principles that shape your life. It remains a source of strength that is fully yours to draw from, without the influence or distraction of external validation. Your mantra doesn't need to be shared to be effective. Its power lies in how it guides you, how it keeps you grounded, and how it provides you with the resilience to face whatever challenges come your way. Ultimately, your mantra is a sacred part of your journey, and by keeping it to yourself, you honor its deep connection to your soul. It becomes a well of strength, an unshakable source of comfort that only you fully understand. When you protect the sanctity of this belief, you ensure that it remains a personal tool for growth without the intrusion of outside influences. As we wrap up today's video, I'd love to hear from you. What have you learned so far about the importance of privacy, boundaries, and maintaining personal strength in life? What's one key takeaway you're going to bring into your own life and practice moving forward? Please share your thoughts and reflections in the comments below this video. And if you found this content valuable, don't forget to leave your comment, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more insightful videos. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you.